What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
Alright man, I'm back with another video. Now before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 167 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, if I didn't say it in the beginning, definitely smash that like button and sub up. And of course, sign up for that sold out Discord if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week. But enough rambling, man. Let's just get right into this weekly sneaker rotation. And y'all know I end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday, right? Okay, so for this one, it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. The kid did his very, very best to just rest. So you know what that means? Pretty much, I didn't go anywhere. And yeah, Yeezy slides pretty much all day for the next couple of days, right? Okay, Saturday and Sunday. Comfortability, these are my beaters when I just gotta take out the trash. If I just ran a quick errand, meaning maybe I just went to the convenience store, you'll most likely catch me in these. And as things begin to warm back up in my area, at least for now, because I know how the weather is in the DMV, whenever it starts to warm up, we'll probably see a lot more rain, right? Okay, speaking of which, we're gonna experience some this week as well. But yeah, this is my Saturday and Sunday shoots, kind of lounged around and was in comfortability mode in the Yeezy slides, and this is the pure colorway, and yes, I know they're beat, right? Okay, so gonna move right on to Monday. Right back at work. You know the kid work a full-time job, and yes, kid is always pretty much tired all the time, but you gotta keep going, man. But anyway, Monday, right back at work. Stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 12, and these are the Michigans, right? Okay, I remember I actually got these off of the sneakers app, and these joints didn't instantly sell out. They actually kind of sat there for a minute, and yeah, even though technically blue is not my favorite color, I actually like the way that these hit. Now, one thing that you guys probably have noticed about me at this point, if I haven't told you already, I am a major sucker for the color yellow, so that probably what made this want me to buy this shoe when I saw all this hit on this shoe. So yeah, overall, this was my Monday shoe, was the Air Jordan 12 Michigan. Cool. Now I'm gonna move right on to Tuesday, right back to work, full-time job, a shoe that I feel like a lot of people slept on. I feel like they got them early, even though we had them technically didn't release until the following year or what have you. But yeah, stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined, right? Okay, this is the black toe, if I'm not mistaken, but the Reimagined theme right here. I think these just called the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined. But yeah, it's a shoe where we got the Air Jordan written on the side versus the actual wing logo. So some people say they don't like it, some people say they do. Me personally, at this point, you guys probably know I'm a sucker for the color red and black, and or red, white, and black, and or just colors in general. But red is my favorite color. So these right here, I couldn't help but resist. And yeah, it's kind of one of those shoes that we've seen Jordan have I guess laced around his neck. So yeah, I was like, yeah, man, a lot of people really wasn't feeling these, and I feel like if you waited around for the right time, you probably could have got these on for a good deal. But I don't regret mine. I mean, I do have a lot of Jordan 1s in my collection, but hey, when it's done right, y'all know I'm still gonna fall for it each and every time. So yeah, this was my Tuesday shoe, was the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined. Cool, now let's move right on to Wednesday, where we anticipated a ring. So I wanted to wear something that I wasn't afraid to get wet and or get damaged, but hopefully, I'd be praying. So far, so good. My feet haven't got wet in these, but I play it on the safe side, and I stepped in none other than the Yeezy Calabasas, and this is the gray colorway right here. I feel like these joints still have aged well, even though it's that soft leather where, to be honest, on camera, these joints look long as I don't know what, pause. But on feet, I think they actually look pretty nice. And for this shoe to not have any boost, comfortability is there all the way for the kid. Now, I think production date on these had to be 2017, 2018, 2017, yes sir, this is what I figured. This is one of those, I feel like, I'm not gonna say it's my official Yeezy, but it's kind of one of those when I finally would start to be able to get them for retail and then beyond, right? Okay, so anyway, this was my Wednesday shoe, was the Yeezy Calabasas, the gray colorway. Cool, now I'm gonna move around to Thursday. Anticipated more rain, so I feel like, you know what? Let's run it back for the one time, and yeah, so stepped in none other than the black Yeezy Calabasas, right? Okay, I feel like you can never always go wrong. You can never go wrong with an all black shoe. One thing about all black shoes, they usually tend to coordinate with just about almost anything. I feel like there is an exception to each and every rule. Some people can probably debate that, but me personally, this is kind of one of those shoes where it still drip a good work shoe, especially going to work. Comfortability is there, and if it's raining or the weather's just not nice outside, I mean, hey, worst case scenario, it is what it is. That's how I feel about them. It's a shoe that, with this being that soft leather, it doesn't let, even though it seems like it would, but it doesn't let the wetness in or the rain in pause as so quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's actually more durable than what it appears to be. And with it being that soft leather, it definitely offers that comfortability, right? Okay. But yeah, this was my Thursday shoe, was the Yeezy Calabasas, the black colorway. Cool, now we're gonna move on to Friday. The weather finally let up, and a shoe that, again, I feel like a lot of people slept up on, but I feel like eventually they did sell out, and yeah. I don't regret these, and I still like these. A lot of people are gonna call these the poor man Travis Scotts, but I believe they're known as the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stone, right? Okay, yeah. Nike swoosh on the back, and I remember when I picked these up, did the mall vlog, and to be honest, man, I feel like this is a nice shoe. I feel like Jordan Brand them did a nice job with this right here, and a 4 silhouette, to be honest. Even if you don't pick up the best, the silhouette in general is always gonna be overall fire. I mean, whenever you talk some of the greatest like silhouettes, this one always makes the cut for me, right? Okay, we can talk about the worst ones, but this one always seems like a fan favorite. Some people say Jordan Brand and Nike them have started to make too many 4s, right, to me, but I'm like, they still got a long way to go to catch up with the way they produce the Air Jordan 1 for me personally. They may have even made the same amount, but in my collection, I have more 1s, then 12s, and then, yeah, I mean, I would like to have more 4s, but I'm very, very selective when it comes to it. But like I said, they call these the poor man Travis Scotts, but even though the shoe technically, in my opinion, it still hit me in the pocketbook pretty good. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe, was the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stone. All right, man, so pretty much that completes my weekly sneaker rotation for this week. Y'all sign off in the comment section and let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I figure out.